everybody to my first official video here on Chemo 365. Once again, thank you to everybody for putting up with all the name changes. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel, click that subscribe button down on the bottom. Don't forget to click the little bell on the side so you can get notifications to when I post new videos. So tonight's video is going to focus on the top 5 things you should not do in a Las Vegas casino, hotel, resort, however you want to look at it. But before that, check it out, guys. The Smith Center's Broadway series. Those are all my tickets for the season. I just watched this guy right here, School of Rock, and it was off the chain. But enough about that. Let's get into the video. Now, those of you who have been following me know that I was in hotel reservations and then I went to casino security. This job over here is a totally different beast. I definitely have bit off more than I can chew, digest, eat, whatever. I'm going to do a separate video on that later, but these 5 tips are based on the experiences I've had in a very short amount of time that I've been in this department over here. And the first 3 are drug related. The 4th one is definitely very interesting. It's kind of a statutory thing. Pay attention to that one. And then the 5th one is going to be just a general observation. But let me start off with this number 1 thing that I've been getting questions about from back home in Hawaii. Like, so what, bro? Can I kain in a casino or what? Or, dude, what about the edibles? Short answer is yes, right? It's a statutory thing. Nevada has given the thumbs up for that. If you're in somebody's private home, that's fine. But once you cross over into casino, you got to understand that it's being governed by federal standards, right? The gaming board. So that's a negative in casinos. I just wanted to bring that forward to bring your attention to it. So yes to state, no to federal, no, 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 no in the casino. Okay, now that we have that established, this second point is going to link to the first point, and it deals with the do not disturb signs. After last year, 2017, your do not disturb signs are no longer infinitely good for your stay. Well, I guess it depends on how long you're staying, but maybe after 48 hours or however long, an extended amount of time, just check with the hotel that you're staying with. Housekeepers are obligated to go in and have a look around. If they find something suspicious, they will contact security, and I'm just going to leave it at that, okay? So my main point is just realize that just because you put that do not disturb sign on your door, it is no longer good for that set amount of time. If you're not too sure, just check with the hotel. On to point number 3, which is the trick roll. Now, previously, before starting in casino security, I thought trick rolls were something that happens in the movies, maybe on TV a little bit, but guess what? Trick rolls, daily thing, nightly thing, and all the trick roll is a individual takes another individual up to the suite, drugs them, and takes all their stuff. Now, this causes a bunch of other problems. If you want to prosecute and you're from a different country or state, you got to come back and blah, 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 blah. My advice is, if you're not pulling honeys and gentlemen back home from where you're at and all of a sudden you're getting attention, red flag, be careful. Trick rolls happen all the time out here. Tip number 4, guys, is do not get into any type of domestic altercation in the state of Nevada, especially in a casino. What's going to happen is if there is injuries on one party, and let me back up a second, domestic altercation meaning there's a pre-existing relationship between 2 people, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, brother, sister, uncle, whatever, just don't do it. Why? Because what happens is Metro is going to get involved. They're going to come and they're going to assign a primary aggressor. This is going to happen most of the time. They're going to interview both parties. The primary aggressor is going to go to jail regardless if the other party doesn't want to press charges or not. Now, it's statutory. I don't know what other states are doing. I don't even know what Hawaii is doing about that, but it's serious. There's zero tolerance for that stuff. So if you feel kind of heated, and I know people are doing whatever they're doing, they're in altered states of mind, just remember that person that you're arguing with, if it gets to a point where there is damage done to one side, you might be the primary aggressor. Now, there may be times where the police come and say you're both at fault and you both go to jail or both people get released. But a majority of the time, they're going to assign a primary aggressor. Just do yourselves a favor. If you come here, or just in general, if you feel things are getting heated, just step away. And the 5th and final piece I want to leave with you guys, and I was guilty of doing this as well, is when you see casino security, treat them like actual officers, like state officers, federal officers, because they are. Do not make the mistake in thinking that they are security guards. And it took a while for that to settle in with me until the other day, an employee came up and said, "Hey, officer, I need help." you know, it rang, right? We're not the guys that are mall security. We're not the guys guarding 7-Eleven. And there's nothing wrong with those guys, but those are security guards. When you see casino security, treat them as such because they have all of the authority that regular officers do. We got firearms, we got handcuffs, we got OC spray. When I show you guys my belt in a couple days, there is really only one thing my belt is missing, and that is a taser. So guys, those are the 5 things I think that you should be aware of. Do them, be aware of them when coming into a Las Vegas casino. I hope you found those 5 tips useful. If you liked the video, please give me the thumbs up. Again, if you haven't subscribed to Chemo365, be sure to click that subscribe button down at the bottom. And as always, I'll catch you guys later.